Disappointing result today, Demps. Couple of goals in the first half is what inevitably cost us.
Yeah, we give ourselves a bit of a mountain to climb, haven't we, at half time? I thought the goals we conceded were really poor. Not conceded a goal in open play yet this season in 9 games. Everything that we concede, being it from a corner or a free kick or a set piece, they've just put the ball into a good area, and defensively we just got to be better. The second one, people are saying it could have been a foul. I feel like Goody's just had a chat with him there, and he's had the ball in 2 hands, and the kids come from below him and got the flick on. But for me, just punch it and deal with it. But look, we went in at 2-0 and we had a reaction from the lads. I feel like we've created enough chances, and my frustration, to be fair, isn't with the performance in the first half. We weren't great, we were poor. My frustration is the fact that we've created numerous chances in the second half, and you could have won 2 games with those chances if you put them to bed. And we've not been massively better than FC St Helens. They've not been massively better than us. There was not really much in the game. I felt like they probably had the upper hand in the first half and tried to catch us on the counter attack in the second half when we went a little bit more attack minded. It was a good non-league game of football, I suppose, and one that we've not been on the winning end of.
Like you say, for the neutrals, it was a good game to watch. But you look at it on the positive side as well. It's again, going forward, we're creating chances. Yeah, we haven't put the ball in the net more than we should have done, but there's still a lot of positivity about the second half performance and the way they've come out.
We've not been rolled over by any stretch, and they're not a bad side. Then, by the way, they'll do well this year, as will we. We'll compete and they'll win games. They'll win, against a lot of teams this season. They drew with Rami, and they've had, obviously they beat us. Now they've had some good results this year already. So it was always going to be a tough game. Just obviously frustration. You don't like losing, do you? Nobody does. But we just need to dust ourselves down and go again. I just said to the boys, the beauty of that defeat, if there is any, is the fact that you've won 5 on the spin. We're not chasing our tails in the league, looking below us. We've gained the respect from a lot of clubs, but we now need to go and beat the Isle of Man, and we need to go and beat Exton Villa, and we need to go and get a result against Cheadle. Because the 3 games after that are the big ones.
Like you say, we can get back on the training pitch on Tuesday, work on a few things, get ready Thursday, and then again straight away, big game next week against the Isle of Man, which will bring some good support.
Yeah, it'll be a good game. They've not necessarily travelled very well this year so far. Obviously, our defeat today makes that a bigger game. If we pick up 3 points today, and you can go into next week quite relaxed. The lads will have to put a bit of a show on and bounce back. But I'll just finish by saying credit to FC St Helens today. I thought they were good, they were effective, they took the 2 goals well in the first half, and they were well set up. So yeah, credit to them today.
No, yeah, they brought some good players in this year, St Helens, and good result for them today. But we move on. Unlucky Demps.
Cheers.